These 4 men robbed 10 tons of gold and locked themselves inside specially made glass chambers. They did this to evade the police. They believed that by sleeping inside for 100 years, they could wake up and legally sell all the gold. Tom then pressed the switch inside the chamber, releasing the high-purity oxygen he had developed, and soon they fell into a deep sleep.
I'll see you in the next century. Next century.
Time quickly passed, and the men inside suddenly woke up. After getting out, they quickly checked their bodies. Seeing no changes at all, they thought the experiment had failed, but Tom insisted his research could not fail. He believed the halted metabolism caused their unchanged bodies. To verify if the experiment succeeded, they rushed to open the cave entrance, but found the outside looked exactly the same as before. Jerry was disappointed. Just then Tom thought of their other companion. They hurried back to check the chamber. A rock had shattered the glass, causing the oxygen to leak out. So the companion never entered sleep, and his death proved the experiment worked. Tom believed it was now the year 2061. Excited, Jerry prepared to leave with the gold. They drove their 100-year-old car out of the cave. But after loading the gold, John and Jerry argued over who would drive, and John never trusted Jerry from the start. Seeing this, Tom sent John to fetch water. But before John got far, Jerry jumped into the car, ready to leave. But the man working beside them suddenly realized in horror, Tom was actually driving the car straight toward Jerry. The panicked man quickly got up to stop him, but human legs could never outrun a car. Soon Jerry was crushed to death under the wheels. However, the collision caused the car's brakes to fail. At the critical moment, Tom jumped out to save himself and watched helplessly as the car plunged off the cliff. Soon the boss walked over. He did not blame Tom for killing Jerry. Instead, he was furious about the wrecked car. Without the car, the two had to carry the gold bars and walk along the road toward the nearest town. After a full day of walking, they were already exhausted, but when the boss reached into his pocket, he suddenly realized the canteen was gone. Seeing Tom drinking water, the boss asked him to share some. Unexpectedly, Tom demanded gold in exchange.
1 drink, 1 bar of gold, that's the price.
Although he knew Tom was taking advantage, he had no choice but to take out a gold bar. But he had barely taken a sip. Tom snatched the canteen back. A second sip would cost 2 gold bars. The third sip would cost 3 bars. Tom believed with this trick, he could take all of the other man's gold. Little did he know, the boss had already seen him as a fool. And Tom, in order to gain more gold, did not even take a sip of water along the way. The next day, the boss used his last gold bar to trade for Tom's remaining water. However, just as Tom bent down to pick up the gold, the boss suddenly attacked.